everyone, I'm Noelle Frank with the Blue Coast team and EXP Realty of Canada. Today, I'd like to present a case in favor of why you should stop renting and start building wealth with a home. Okay, so first of all, I don't want to say that every renting experience is bad. Sometimes you get an exceptionally nice view. You may have really nice neighbors, and maybe if you have a great location, it can be really pleasant. But the way I always view it, that if I'm renting from someone, I'm not building equity. I'm limiting the wealth I'm trying to build, while my money is going into someone else's pocket. And as a realtor and a homeowner, I'm definitely biased in favor of buying a home. For those of us who have been apartment renters, you might recall shared spaces that stink of cigarette smoke and marijuana mixed with weird cooking, obnoxious neighbors jumping up and down in the late hours of the night, poor lighting, questionable appliances, and landlords who really just don't seem to care. If this stings and sounds all too familiar, I feel for you. Most of us have actually experienced this before, but too few realize that home buying is an option, and it doesn't take as much as most people expect. If you're tired of high rent prices, that's a strong sign that you're ready to buy. Every year, it seems like prices are going up for renters, and the whole situation with COVID-19 is going to lead to rental prices going even higher. This can leave some people feeling hopeless. But first-time home buyers only need to put 5% down on a home. So if you have a home in Sarnia that you'd like to purchase for, say, $350,000, that means you might only have to put down $20,000. With a dedication to saving and maybe a little help from family and friends, this is very doable for most people. And if you're willing to rent out a portion of your property, say renting out the basement, you can make living there extremely affordable. When you do decide that you're ready to buy a home, you have to make sure that you can afford the extra costs of home ownership. You'll have to take care of property taxes, maintenance and insurance, and other issues that can arise. I think for first-time home buyers, it's really smart to make use of renting out a portion of the house if possible, especially if you have an average paying job and not earning big bucks. No matter what, whether renting or buying, your home is going to be one of the biggest expenses that you will pay month to month, year to year. So if you rent out a portion of your house, say your basement, for $750 to $1,000 a month, then you might even be able to pay off your entire mortgage by someone else. So for example, when I bought my first home, I made use of friends who were wanting to rent and advertised at the college. And for the first probably 5 years of owning my home, I had tenants, and it helped me pay off my mortgage and sometimes make extra payments on my mortgage. This would allow you to do things like investing even a little bit of extra money to gain compound interest over time. This way, you build wealth not only in your equity, but also with investments. So maybe I've got some of the juices flowing. You might have some ideas going to your brain about how home ownership could work for you. So what immediate things should you start to do? Well, first, you'll need to start saving your money. It might take a few years for you to be able to save up enough for a down payment. But if you can get some extra help funding your down payment or a co-signer, these both can help speed up the process. You'll also want to make sure that you have a good credit score. If you have bad credit, homes that might have been available to you with good credit might become out of your reach. Start by becoming obsessive about making payments on time. you can check out free credit reports from places like Borrowell, which give you an idea of what your credit score is for free on a monthly or weekly basis. This constant feedback helps to make sure you're on the right track. If you miss a payment, your credit score will take a significant drop. This is why becoming very mindful of your credit situation and your spending is essential for you to be able to build up enough credit, which should be around 680 or above to buy a home. The higher the credit, the better. You should talk with a financial lender and see how much you can get pre-approved for. And speak with a realtor like me, who will send you any relevant listings your way. So there you go. I know it isn't easy buying a home, and it may seem out of reach for a lot of people, but talking to professionals who can give you great advice at no cost is a smart move you can make today. If you want to start thinking about your future as a homeowner, reach out to me, Noelle Frank, today. And remember, it's time to come home to the Blue Coast.